Hi everyone, I'm Joanne Berg, Certified Grief Educator. Welcome back to Pet Loss Support with Joanne. I want to begin by sharing something I've noticed. I've been receiving many requests through my website from people who have seen my videos. A common theme I hear is the pain of losing custody of a pet after divorce. For many, mourning this loss may feel the same as that of the grief that follows death. It is grieving over the loss of the bond with a pet as well as the end of a marriage. Today, I want to talk about this kind of loss, one that doesn't always get recognized, the loss of a beloved pet due to divorce or separation. When we think of pet loss, most people imagine death. But for many, one of the deepest griefs is losing the daily presence of a pet because of divorce. The pet may still be alive, may be living with your former partner, but you are grieving just the same. Others may say, at least your pet is still alive, but that doesn't ease the ache of not seeing them every day, not hearing their paws on the floor, not being the one who feeds or cuddles them at night. This is disenfranchised grief, grief that society doesn't always understand or validate, and that can make it even harder to bear. Pets are not just animals. They are companions, confidants, and a steady source of unconditional love. After divorce, you may already be grieving the end of a marriage, the changes in family structure, and then you add the loss of your pet. It can feel like losing two relationships at once. One woman I spoke with told me the hardest part wasn't signing the divorce papers. It was packing up my dog's bed and realizing that he wouldn't be coming with me. That captures how deep and specific this grief can be. For some, this grief is complicated by guilt, wondering if you could have fought harder for custody of the pet, or by jealousy if your ex shares pictures of them on social media. These feelings are quite normal, and they are quite heavy. Even when your pet is no longer with you daily, you can still honor the bond. Keep photos, videos, or small keepsakes close by, only if that doesn't activate you. Create a ritual, and do that only if that doesn't activate you. You could light a candle on their birthday, as an example. Share memories with trusted friends who understand what your pet meant to you. Please tell your story as many times as you need to. It will help. If there's a chance to arrange visits or updates, that can be comforting, but it's also okay if that feels too painful or isn't possible. After divorce, it can feel like pieces of your identity have been taken away, not just your role as a partner, but also as the daily caregiver to your pet. One way forward is to begin rediscovering who you are as an individual, separate from your pet and your last relationship. That may look like reconnecting with hobbies or passions you put aside during the marriage. Exploring activities that ground you in the present, like journaling, hiking, painting, or music, just as an example. Building new routines that remind you of your own strength and resilience. Spending time with supportive friends or groups who help you see yourself outside of the role you lost. Trying new experiences that help you step into a fresh chapter, a class, a trip, or a project that feels just yours. Now, I realize that this can't happen in the beginning of your losses. It takes time to grieve, and to find some energy. But sometimes finding meaning also means finding yourself again. So working with a certified grief educator can support you in this journey without judgment, helping you explore your grief, rediscover your voice, and begin to heal in your own time. Please be patient with yourself. And in closing, if you've lost a pet through divorce, please know this grief is real, valid, and worth honoring. You don't have to minimize it just because your pet is still around. I'd love to hear your story. Have you gone through losing a pet after divorce? What helped you cope? Share in the comments. Your story might bring comfort to someone else who feels invisible in their grief. And if you are just beginning this journey, remember there is hope. Grief is not about forgetting or replacing. It is about honoring what was while slowly building a new way forward. If this video resonated, please subscribe and like. For more personal help, you can reach out to me through my website, petlossandbereavement.com. And remember, your grief matters, and you do not have to walk through this alone. Take care, and see you next time.